Okay. Good morning, everybody. Starting a little late. My apologies. Normally quite punctual. It's just a long day yesterday. A great day. It was very busy. It's a little sleepy. And I was admittedly yapping a little bit at a coffee shop this morning. So I apologize. Welcome, everybody, to the Good Morning Show. I do this every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Standard Time, as well as stream with my family every Tuesday night Eastern Standard Time, except this coming Tuesday because it is New Year's Eve. We do have New Year's Eve plans, so I did talk to the family. We are going to do our family stream on Wednesday at the same normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then I potentially have a collaboration stream Monday at that same time as well, combo of Fortnite and Marvel Rivals. So I'm super excited, super hopeful for that. And then, on New Year's Eve as well, so I don't have a stream, I do have a new video for you, which is going to be my games of the year with the caveat of games that I have beaten. I'm excited that I cranked that one out. A couple creators online challenged me, as well as my wife, to put something like that together. So I'm happy with how it came out. I hope you guys enjoy it. Woo! And we got some nice upgrades. We got hopefully it shows. Curious if it will show on stream, but I think it'll be really helpful for YouTube videos. I have a new, but you guys can't see it, but like kind of right there, I've got a new light from Logitech. I got one of their beams that does the soft light at me, and then it does colors against the wall, which is cool. And then we got the towers that we're rocking with behind us. And then my brother came over for a couple hours yesterday and created a couple parts to the PC. We got a new motherboard in here, new CPU, put a water cooler system in here so the computer runs super quiet now. It's nice and cool in the room as well. It was like very loud and very hot in here before. So I'm super excited about that. So hopefully all of that shows on the stream. Be pretty cool if it did. Fine if it doesn't. It'd be pretty cool if it did. But if you run into any issues, give me a holler. Everything looks like it's running pretty smoothly, but for any reason you're in the stream today and things don't seem like they normally are, give me a holler. I don't know how much I can troubleshoot, but we'll do my very best to troubleshoot. Okay. So, last week's stream did the Siege of Weishaupt. Or no, well, we dealt with the fallout from the Siege of Weishaupt. So we had a bunch of companion quests. It looks like we might have a couple more companion quests to do. So we'll start with some of these like side activities that we got here. And I think our next big... We're moving along nicely with the story now, I think. Okay. We have a quest to do for Davrin with the Grey Wardens. Don't have that one available. So, looks like potentially companion quest for Emmerich, which would be cool. We did Harding's second one. We did Balara's second one. And I think we did Nev's second one as well. We did lock in a Tosh romance. So, not been around and you're wondering which way we leaned. That's the way that. Okay. Oh, it's on. Always got to give us on love. Like just like petting a dog. Gotta do it to him. But I hope everyone's holiday was good. I am extremely fortunate, extremely grateful that
do you know someone named Traylon? A little bit younger than you.
this little creator
hair,
room in here got
for
some
now.
really nice upgrades. It's really cool. I'm super excited about it.
Knew him. I mean, when we were kids. Is he a warden friend of yours?
He was.
And
To Weishaupt.
unrelated to it, I got this
Now they want to find his
battery-powered thermos.
Tell them he died a hero.
Pretty hot for like 3
I'll talk
hours.
to Strife.
Incredible.
He'll know what to do.
Incredible. Because I like my coffee at a temperature makes people uncomfortable. I love having super hot coffee.
You hungry? I'm hungry.
Hey, San, good morning.
After
How you
everything
doing?
did to me. To us! It should have been my knife that finished this. Ilario denied
Happy Sunday.
me that.
What are you doing? The wisps are drawn to something around here.
Ooh,
The
okay.
boxes are baited with notes, baubles, things they steal. Maybe they're drawn to you. They've been seen here when I'm
I
not.
hope we see some photos
There's more
online
to
soon.
it.
That's exciting.
I could use a break.
The workshop is
Need
active.
exercise?
Isn't that some
Knock
sort of...
yourself out.
Isn't like...
Riveting case.
Is
we've got
Game
here.
Workshop a name of
I
a
follow the leads
development
I've
team that
got.
works on Warhammer
What?
stuff? On the
You don't
video
like
game
a
side?
good stakeout?
Maybe I'm wrong on that. Was that a Christmas present for you, Sam? Get a new desk?
Maybe. If it comes with a story. You got something in mind? All right. Best stakeout, go. I once spent 9 days in a cramped attic keeping tabs on a suspect. He was posing as an Orlesian street mime. That's your best stakeout? You know, his show wasn't half bad. Plus, the attic was over a bakery. Best pie in Voldormer. Can wisps measure up? Got something. We're that good. Empty.
Oh,
we're still
nice.
good.
Christmas by proxy, because your dad got you a gift card. Listen, man, sometimes some people poo-poo on gift cards as a Christmas present. Sometimes the best present is to just, like, let somebody that you care about go wild, you know? Like, your dad might not necessarily think about a desk for setting up your Warhammer stuff, but, like, it's great for you. You know what I mean? Warhammer, on the other hand, paying your buddy back $140. Oh, so are you working off your debt with Warhammer Mini, Sand? Is that what you're saying? I kind of like that, if so. And I know, Sand, the couple times that I've read it out to you, you're typically playing, I think it's Warhammer Rogue Trader, right? So you're like super deep in the Warhammer stuff then? I'm very new to Warhammer. I really just, I've done the Space Marine games, but I love them. Super fun games. Starting an army, we all went and saw Sonic 3 for Christmas Eve and all the hobby shops. Yes, it's an interesting world. Yeah, I've liked what I've dived into so far, Sam. It's been cool. I watched there's a big YouTube creator. His name is My Name is Bife. And he normally does incredible Destiny 2 lore dives. And so I don't play Destiny as much anymore, but I used to play it a lot, and so I watched a lot of his stuff. But he did a great like a 2-hour summary video of just like the Warhammer universe, like broadly, obviously, but it was like just enough to get me into the Space Hammer games, and so I really enjoyed that. But I love the how was Sonic 3, Sand? I need to see. I saw the second one this spring. It was on a flight. I'd watched the first one previously, but I love those movies, so Sonic 3 is definitely on the list. Hey Tosh, the schism in the chantry was the result of a disagreement. For a single line in the Chant of Light, magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Chantry interprets this to mean he just shouldn't rule. The Vinter obviously disagrees. Different disagreement. Lycanis, Zara's dead. Perhaps you know that. When that demon took over, I wasn't sure what you might remember afterwards. I know she is dead and our vengeance is taken. Always took Katarina's adages. Undisciplined to heart. Remember the night after the Moretti contract. We had so much wine, I barely do myself. You impressed that merchant prince and got the opera. You're always in control of the situation, of yourself, and now. When the demon spoke, I didn't recognize the man before me. To see you lose control is to see him taken from you. You need time away to figure yourself out. Please, cousin, for the sake of the family. For me, take it. I like that guy. Look at Crack Duck. He does small videos that are kind of dumb about the factions. Okay. I'm down. I get a bunch of those. I feel like I get different ones of those on TikTok all the time now that I've like expressed interest in Warhammer 40k. It's like TikTok occasionally will like bombard me with Lord videos, but I'm totally cool with it. For Sonic 3, if you played Sonic Adventure Battle 2, then you've watched Sonic 3, and I mean that in the best way. I don't know. I actually haven't played a ton of the Sonic games. It's been a long time since I have played Sonic games. I don't even know the title of it, but the one that I played the most, had it on GameCube, and it was with the and it was definitely like an adventure game. It wasn't like the side-scrolling like classic Sonic games, but it was like all about like collecting chows and having like a chow garden that you would like a nursery for, basically, and that was kind of crazy, but I did really enjoyed it. Oh, that was Adventure Battle 2. Okay. That's the one I played the most. Oh, good. That means I'll love it. 'Cause I love the first two. I feel like we're in a good phase of video game adaptations. Another crow? Oh. Hannes's logbook. Oh. Weird notes from Lucanus. Probably from Strife. The other note. Shadow Dragons. Nev. Share your frustration. Minrathis claims to hold blood magic in contempt. Those claims remain hollow. Too many mages use it in secret to enhance their power for status and vanity, and the Venatori encourage it. They believe the first dreamer learned blood magic from the old god Dumont, and that we're denying ourselves the power to serve. It's no wonder Aelia gained a following. Blood mages plant ideas. Hold is temporary, their control is correct. Puppetry you describe Aelia using, her ability to move and speak through Damas so completely and from a distance, goes far beyond that. Seen as Usikin's shadow. Shadows have taken your warning. We'll watch for anyone acting out of character. She won't enter our ranks. A lot of notes. Shoot. Basically beat for beat the game. A couple of small plot points missing, but nothing terribly so. Okay. I mean, truthfully, it's been so long since I've played it, Sam, that like I'll go into it with fresh eyes, which I would prefer anyways. I kind of don't want to know what to expect, but I remember loving the game, so that means I'll love the movie. Shadow, good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's the fam? The household recovering okay? I have case notes. It's not the room. Easy to rule out. Move my stuff, but they followed back where we started. The after focus on notes. Curiosity. Wisps are known for it. Emmerich's got a paper or 3 on the topic. Lucky me, I've got a desk full of mysteries, other people's secrets. To say they like an unanswered question is that all the notes, or certain cases in particular, their interest seems random. Is it the pattern? Avoid anything related to the Opal Rose case. A coincidence? Too easy. And again, with interest. Spicy even. Good. Fam's getting better. Good. Yeah, I saw that was a nice message to wake up to, Shadow. I saw that you picked that up. Were you playing it last night? I saw that came through at like midnight for me. Did you get some late night Astrobot in? Such a wonderful game. Delightful game. But I'm glad the family's feeling better. I was starting to feel a little something myself, yesterday morning, I'm doing fine, but I was like, shoot, there really is a bug going around. But that's also holidays, right? Too many people, too many germs. Ev's notes. Alia's back, still a zealot, somehow worse. Where's she been? Likes the catacombs, but her old haunts clean. Rumors, ask Lucanus. Ornrana. Hiding behind puppets, new trick, blood magic stronger, risen god showed her the ends with an escaped god. The bet's on Elgernon, but there's more to this. Big picture. She fixed. Doctowns her target, at least to start. The threads will tie up her cultists for now, but Aelia herself don't think she chose the place because knife twist. Too much. I'd install it and everything, so didn't get to it yet. Well, I hope your day is filled with Astrobot. It's a great platinum too. I'd say to get the platinum probably took just under 20 hours. But now when you're starting, they've got the whole bonus world of time challenges, which is great. And then so you get 5 bonus levels that are speedrun challenges. And then there's the holiday level. I'm not sure if you caught me streaming that one. That last week? 2 weeks ago? But so like now you've got like basically a whole 6th world to explore too, on top of what's already nice, like packed game. So I hope you enjoy it. It's a great game. Still floored. Ev like was adamant. It's like this game has taken everything. I was like, I don't know. I don't think enough people played it.
You're still working?
It like dominated
Just
at Game
finishing
Awards.
some things up.
Oh, you're always up. It's a bit worrying.
Oh, you don't have to worry about
Actually,
me.
that's a great question
I know
for
I
you
don't
two.
have to,
What would you say
but you're not sleeping.
for Sand and Shadow, or Shadow, either one of you?
Right.
What would you say your game of the year is?
I have dreams
Because mine
now.
is Astrobot.
When I go to sleep, I mean.
I thought dwarves didn't dream.
Solus used the dagger to rip the dreams from the Titans. Maybe when I touched it, the dreams came back? It's unnerving. It's like my mind's telling a story to itself and is really bad at it.
I know exactly what you mean. That's typical of dreams.
What about being scared? Is that typical too?
That's a nightmare.
Usually I'm being chased or hunted. There's something that glows red just out of my sight, and I know it's gonna get me, but I don't know how I know.
And so you're here, thumbing through ledgers and unsure if you want to go to bed.
Yeah, pretty much. But I already feel better, having
I
talked
don't know that
about
I played
it.
many games released this year
now-
that you know of.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Metaphor's a
and
great
hope
answer,
the
Shadow.
dreams are
I need to get
safe.
the
Good
full
luck.
game of Metaphor. I have like 10 hours in the demo that's ready to carry over, but I haven't bought the full thing yet. But I think Metaphor's a great answer. I mean, shoot, the fact that I've got 10 hours in a demo, it's amazing. I wish more games like that would do that. But I was working on a ooh, I got a sneeze. See? Can I fight it? I think I beat the sneeze. We'll see. I felt something ferocious winding up. But I was working on a YouTube video that'll come out on Tuesday that is like my games of the
Hi,
year that I
Emric.
played.
You've got a guest.
And I was kind of running through the list of like,
You remember the hand of
I wanted it to specifically
Hard
be
to
games that I
forget.
beat.
You figure out what those Venatori who
I was like,
broke
man, I
into
haven't beaten
Necropolis
that
were
many
doing
games
here.
this year.
The hand is
I think
how they
I
broke
think I
in.
got to
The simpler undead are blind to its
like 7
bearer
or
when
8.
its tapers are lit. Sadly, only a death mage could have provided them with this forbidden necromancy.
9 if you include
they're
Alan
not
Wake
being
2,
the Venatori,
but it didn't
that
come
has
out
to
this
stop.
year, so I didn't want to put it in the
Agreed.
video.
I've made some inquiries.
Sand, I don't know
This
until
man
then.
is
What's
one
that
of the
game?
Death Mage's
What's that
victims.
about?
If he knows where this rogue necromancer is hiding, my corpse whispering will give us the answer.
Tell him it's creepy. Don't want to like. I don't really like the necromancy stuff. It freaks me out. So I don't want to like poo-poo Emmerich, but
Floor's all yours.
It shouldn't take
it's
long.
gnarly.
I must warn you, it will be harder to coax answers from this poor man than from the dead I spoke to in the necropolis. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again.
Who did this to you?
Eyes hidden, dust and gold.
Give us a name.
They come for this one.
Stringer
The
Rooks.
spirits shriek. They come.
A name?
Blackthorn.
Return to your rest.
We've got to stop this. Whoever killed him wasn't gentle.
Wondrous and terrifying are the revelations of the dead.
He has such an interesting
That name you said mean
relationship
anything?
with the dead.
Blackthorn Manor is an abandoned
Don't like
country
it.
house
It's
outside
interesting.
Navarra City. Our victim mentioned spirits. If they've also fallen prey to forbidden magic, they'll need our help as well.
Until then,
Let's depart for
it's a
Blackthorn.
fantastic
when you're
indie
ready.
game.
I'd like
It's
to
a wonderfully
speak to the
crafted story
necromancer
with
behind all
mundane
this.
mini games to break up the narrative. So is it mostly like an interactive story game, Sand, and then like some mini games kind of in between, that kind of vibe? So I'm thinking of oh shoot, I don't exactly remember the name of the title. I know like my wife loved, I think it's called Venba.
I'm sorry, Rook. I'm sure you
Which was
need
a,
some of the wardens lost at Whitehouse.
Really cute, like beautiful indie game that was like a coming of age story with an Indian family that was all surrounded with food. It was like Indian culture with food, and so it that makes me think of that, where it is like you watch the story unfold in like a particular range of that person's life, and then like the mini game would be like you making that meal. And I really liked that. I think it's called Venba. Maybe that came out last year. I don't remember. Interactive story close to more of a visual novel. Yeah, okay. So I think I have the right mindset for what you're referring to. Until then, I'll look it up. Okay, I think so, Sand. But I would recommend that too. If what you're describing is your game of the year, then you should definitely look into that game. Okay. There. Navarra is a new area, which is exciting. Yeah. I'm not going to do the story one. Neither do Dogtown. Let's finish up a Nev quest first, and then we'll do Emmerich's companion quest. I feel like that'll be a little bigger. Back to Dogtown. New quests available in the area. Well. Artful Escape. That name sounds familiar. It's kind of like a rock and roll side scroller. Is that right, Shadow? I feel like I remember seeing that one. It looked fun. I think that got some Game Award nods too, didn't it? Sunder and a weekend. Yeah, let's do that. Music-based indie game. So good. Yeah, I heard really good things about that one, Shadow. There's a particular... I don't know the right way to describe them. Creator group sounds weird. Podcast group called Kind of Funny that I love. I listen to them almost every day. And they were a couple people on that team were huge on Artful Escape. Like two different people that were like, that's my game of the year. Whatever year that came out.
Ideas. Lots on offer today.
I am really far from getting.
Keep safe out there.
I got a letter from
Oh.
Veilguard.
Dog.
She asked how you were doing after your talk.
Good. Yeah. Tell her I'm good.
She's
the dog.
around if you want to talk more.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a couple quests down there. Nice.
It just appeared overnight. I swear
Can I interest you in wood products?
Anderfalchen cheese?
Good. I'm rich. Look at me. Shows that way in real life. Buy this just because I can. I didn't realize that was loaded.
Have a good day.
Shoot.
Best produce here. Ask anyone.
Cheese curds? They squeak.
It's not the market for me. Just selling fruit and wood. Okay.
What else do you put gravy on?
I could do gravy and noodles. That's good. Well, Shadow, you said that you haven't played many games that came out this year.
So
You got other stuff on your mind after Astrobot?
The Black Emporium.
Most esteemed purveyor. Oh. Like special to be in here? Oh. Hello?
Urchin! Where is that urchin? Oh, don't tell me I've misplaced another one.
Is he in the chest? Hello? Oh, this guy's got lots of stuff. I'm about to be poor. I just said I was loaded. It's no longer going to be the case. Gain 10% more gold and gain deflect when enemies drop gold. That's funny. Ooh, that's a good upgrade for me. This guy's about to bankrupt me. Oh no. This guy's got the goods. Yes, yeah, you are playing Indiana Jones. Nice. Okay, so you got a good list for. I mean, if you've already played Metaphor, you're doing Metaphor, Indiana Jones, Astrobot, and then moving on to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's a nice spread. Rebirth, or yeah, Rebirth is 2, right? Second remake. I'm hoping to get into that one once I finish Dragon Age. Don't know that I'm streaming that one. I don't think that I will. I'm actually not sure what the next stream game is gonna be once this is done. I really don't know yet. I keep bouncing around a couple ideas, but I'm thinking about hopefully streaming something smaller. Indie's a good choice, Shadow. It's definitely one of the ones that are like up there. I just want to be able to. I love Dragon Age. This is not a knock on Dragon Age, but I don't necessarily know that I want to stream another 100-hour game. You know what I mean? Like, I love playing this. I'm not poo-pooing it. But it's nice to mix things up on the streams, you know? And it also feels really good to finish games on streams. Like, I've rolled credits on a couple this year. Astrobot, Alan Wake 2, both of the Hellblade games. And like, I love being able to do that with you guys. I think that's a lot of fun. I haven't done that for a minute because this Dragon Age is real long. So we'll see what the next game is, but Indie is up there. I wasn't sure. Actually, speaking of indie, I wasn't sure. I was maybe wondering if I should play some indie titles. I really don't know. Like, Nine Souls looks like a really good one that I haven't played. I feel like there were a couple other ones. Dungeons of Hinterberg looked really good. There's a couple titles on my mind. That is an expensive geek item. I don't know if I'm gonna redeem that right now, actually, because that me of everything I'm good for. Actually, I don't know if I can afford it now. Oh no, it's close. Make sure I get all the companion upgrades though. Medium, heavy. The boring one. Not doing necrotic, so that either. Hands upgraded. I think I've already locked myself out of that helmet now, which is okay. It's upgraded. About that. How much more time have you put into Indie, Shadow? Are you digging that one? Because I think when I saw you stream it, you were just starting it. Fit for a scout. Oh, the gift. Okay. I didn't even do the quest I came here for.
You'll be back. They always come back.
This guy is spooky.
They die tragically due to their own hubris. That does happen from time to time.
Let's see if I can get a good photo in here. Oh, hi Nev. I don't know what it is about the photo. Oh, hi Tosh. The angle that it starts you at for photo mode is almost always weird. Kind of like the upward. lens distortion. I kind of want lens distortion for this. Only played it on stream, so you have like 3.5 hours in it. Okay. It's cool because you finally sat down and started learning DaVinci Resolve in order to edit them down to YouTube upload. Oh, okay. Nice. Good for you, Shadow. Hell yeah. I really don't do editing on the Let's Play videos. I do wonder sometimes if I should. But I just upload the stream VODs to YouTube. And we see what happens with them. Sometimes they do well. Like it's so the weirdest things will hit for you on YouTube. Like my best video this year is like the 3rd or 4th Let's Play video of Alan Wake 2. I wonder if it's because it's the one, there was this one session where the whole thing was a nursing home, and the big bad for there got me scared so bad so many times, and I wonder if the internet caught on to that and had a good laugh, which is fine. That's what it's for. It has like 1,500 views, but the watch hours on it is insane. Like the average duration of those 1,500 views is like 2 hours. And so it accounts for like a large amount of my watch hours for the year. Maybe it's not 2 hours. Maybe it's like an hour and a half. But you never know what happens, Shadow, when you start uploading stuff. Like the weirdest things will catch on. Dakota, good morning. How are you, sir? Happy Sunday. Dakota, I want you to know that I have an upgrade to whenever you have the points for it. I know you're a fan of it. I got a second camera for Christmas, and we've got some updates to the streaming space here. But getting an extra camera, I have a separate scene now for the dog redemption. And I'm using my old camera, and it'll be like an angle that kind of points at the floor for when the dogs show up. Worked on that yesterday, which was fun. That way I don't have to like fireman carry my 80-pound boxer mix or pick up my old lady. Shadow, I will do that. Okay. Oh, Shadow, that's exactly what I do with the YouTube videos. All right, I got you. Hang on. Let me shake a treat bag here. Let's get the dogs going. Oh, Shadow beat you to it, but I'll show you. It's like a free dog thing. Mic real quick. I think they're sleeping. Hang on, I'll get them. Ready, everybody? Dog. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I release you. Dog cam. Yeah, we wound up the old camera's kind of like wound through my desk, and we have like a shelf below me that like gives you the perfect angle there if they ever are laying on the carpet. Works out great. Works out great. So I'm liking the setup now. I don't know if the camera looks better. The camera's so small, you guys probably can't tell, but loving the new camera. I feel like it won't show up so much for streams, but I feel like in terms of making YouTube videos, it's gonna help a lot. Because anytime I do like games to watch or like have the games of the year video coming out, it just looks so pixelated, you know, like I know that it can look better. So I'm really excited for that. The old camera, the brand is called Inland. And it was a gift from my brother Will, really just so that I had a webcam, because for so long, I mean you're an OG, Shadow. You remember early on I was using my iPhone, which is a great camera, but it's not practical to not have your phone for 4 hours at a time because it's pointing at my face. So when we moved in here, he got me it's just like a $40 webcam that could do 1080p 30 frames, and it had no like autofocus or video adjusting whatsoever. But so what we upgraded to is called the MX Brio. It's a Logitech camera. It can either do 1080p 60 frames or 4K 30 frames. And since I'm already using Logitech for my microphone, like audio filters, then I also got a Logitech beam behind the camera for extra light. I just felt like that was, you know, I'm already using G-Hub for everything else. So we went that way. So super happy with how it looks. Yeah, like I said, with like video compression on Twitch, I have no idea. Hopefully it looks good. But yeah, between that and then the lights in the background, I'm super happy with the upgrades. Super happy. Christmas was good to me. How was your guys' Christmas? Oh. This is too dark. This kind of has like Indiana Jones vibes to it. Let's do that. Let's move on. Okay.
You think
it's cool. I didn't expect that to be the quest. Fancy new.
what she was researching?
There's like these weird little candle dudes that just like hang around this map. I wonder if there's any.
I should put that on the side.
That.
Another message.
I don't know how many messages I have though is the one thing. Oh, what I'm missing. I feel like maybe I am still missing one or two if
You know, I did find something
it
behind
didn't do
her
anything
desk.
for me.
Something she missed.
But it was good. Kids had a great time, and that's what matters. I agree, Shadow. Good.
I've put everything into getting this space, and I'll get you into the right armor.
Junk. Never mind.
Thanks for stopping.
The opportunity. Yes, quest down here. Let's redeem the. No. She just there? Oh no, that's saying go back to the lighthouse and okay. gift hearting or gift. Back to our new conversations. There are Ash and Emmerich are talking. Some Balara are talking. Kinds of stuff going on. Friends actually hanging out with Hassan for one.
What?
I saw a spirit of devotion flickering for a moment.
Like a demon?
Not at all. Spirits of devotion are kindly. One sees them around new couples from time to time.
Like me and Rook?
It's a harmless spirit. It only wishes to observe your happiness.
Okay, as long as it stays a spirit. Tell it to stay out of corpses.
Devotion would never use a corpse.
But you will tell it.
If you wish.
That is, as somebody that now has like 50 hours in this game, I feel like the overall story for this is not the strongest, but I love the little like character moments with all the companions. Dragon Age is my jam. I'm playing it no matter what, but I feel like that's where the writing really stands out to me, is like slow developments and just like the
when you almost
if you choose to find them in the lighthouse, there's a lot of good character development.
I hope he stabs her.
Huh. I don't think anyone cheers for assassins, usually.
Right. And she's technically still one of my gods, so, you know.
Like,
weird.
I know from these conversations that are totally optional that Balara on the right here is friends with the demon that's inside Lucanus on the left. And like, that won't show up in a cutscene, but that information will present itself if you find it in the lighthouse when you see that multiple companions are talking with each other. And I think that's really cool.
Meet me in Ravane? I've got sparring practice with the lords and I could use the sea air. So could you.
You know, that sounds quite nice.
All right then. I'll see you soon.
I thought I was giving you a gift. The heck? Oh, that's a separate thing. Okay.
Feels like home.
This little tree. Fit for a scout.
The fires are lit.
Character stories, backstories, and side stories are all pretty interesting. Yeah, Shadow, that's the stuff that is like resonating with me the most in this game. Like, it's not that the plot is not compelling. It is, but I don't know. It's hard to put my thumb on it. I don't know that the world is beautiful. I don't know that it's as well built out as other Dragon Age games are, if that makes sense. Like, I love visiting all the different biomes, like they're well designed. But I don't, in terms of like the central narrative, I don't know if it always feels as like focused. I know how I lean.
Too much sky. That's what it even is.
Like, the combat kicks ass. It's so fun. The exploration is a ton of fun. Like you said, like finding the stories. Like, the side quests are great. The companion stuff is great. There is plenty to love, but the main story for some reason is the weakest part to me. But like even now as I'm playing, like in my head, I'm like, I can't wait to get 2 more levels so that I unlock the final specialization tier for like the champion build, and then I can blow through all those skill points, and like I know the kind of defensive force that's going to turn my character into. Like that kind of stuff is super, super satisfying to me. The main story, not as much. Ooh.
I'm sure you have business somewhere, elsewhere.
Just kind of big stuff.
Keep your wits sharp and your swords sharp.
Please.
Nope, perfect. The trail begins. The Cobbled Swan is famous, but you won't find the best drinks in the city there. Instead, seek out a bar with no name, more than a counter, some tables, beverage, and pick up the trail.
Huh. Some kind of
Scavenger hunt?
fabulous treasure buried in the city?
Oh, that. A local myth. Turns up every few years. Details differ, but the essence remains the same. Though the sell's a little harder than usual.
Could do a scavenger hunt.
Ship got in yesterday.
Beginning of the trail. I'm totally down for a scavenger hunt.
What really happened at the Swan? Witness spilled secret.
What's this one? Big quest. Out of tune, musicians, singers, acrobats, and buskers of all varieties are notably absent around Dogtown. Individuals close to the local entertainers claim they vanished from there entirely. Patrons of the Cobbled Swan in particular are said to be missing their musicians.
Buskers disappearing from Dogtown. But why?
Something to look into.
Oh, something else I forgot to mention in terms of the streaming upgrade, Shadow, is that Will upgraded the motherboard and the CPU in here as well, and I feel like the stream is running like buttery smooth. Jordan, what's up? Because you're 50 hours behind me. Good morning, sir. Hey, I started while I was lifting on Friday. The wife and I caught up on Arcane Season 2, so I am about halfway through
With events in Treviso,
the podcast that you did with AK Games. You're crushing it so far. Enjoying the listen.
This world is so full of texture.
Yes, Shadow, I know you're my tech guy for sure. You and Kev, both. Yeah, you're welcome, Jordan. You do good stuff, man. I like what you put out.
Welcome.
Shadow, I would love to do more episodes of the podcast. That is unfortunately up to Poet. So whenever he is up for it, I am up for it. I had a lot of fun doing that. And I know somebody else had reached out about doing a podcast, which I hope can happen at some point. Holy shit, Will's here. Wait, let me give, hang on. I'll keep yapping, but first I gotta shout out. I gotta shout out my brother Will, through which all things the Dan Good Show are possible. He yesterday came over, God, for like 4 hours almost, I think, and he upgraded my motherboard, he upgraded my CPU, He put a water cooler system in here, so it's not a jet engine in the office anymore when the PC is on. Because when I plugged in my new camera, I did not have enough USB power for it to run. It wouldn't accept the camera. It was like it's using too many resources. Try again. So he hooked that up. So I'm very appreciative of him. Zero's Rose, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So yes, shout out Will. We're very appreciative of Will. Everything's looking crispy because of him. But what was I saying? But yeah, Shadow, I would love to do more podcast episodes. That's just up to him whenever he's ready. But somebody that Jordan knows, Cognitive Clips in the chat, Spotlight Games, had also reached out about wanting to hopefully do a podcast at some point. But the problem with that is that they record their podcast at the same time that I stream with my family on Tuesday nights. So we have to find a separate time to make that work at some point. But I like those guys a lot too. So I hope that works out. That's something that I would really like to do a lot in 2025 is like hop on people's podcasts and yap. I think that would be a lot of fun. And then Jordan says, in Veilguard, you got to the point last night where you have missions to go recruit Tosh and Emmerich. Okay. That is you rounding out the team, Jordan. So I would say by the time I actually had Emmerich and Tosh on the team, I was about 30 hours in. And I want to say I have close to like 55 now. So you're moving along. Well, I guess how many hours do you have in it, Jordan? I agree, Will. It is illegal to skip. So that's what I told them. I said I would absolutely love to record with them. But it just has to work out timing wise. Zero's Rose, I tend to do all the side quests before moving on to the next part. I am the same way, and it is why I have such a hard time finishing games, because I will do all of the side quests, all of the companion quests, try to find all of the chests in an area before moving on, and it ends up at some point I get tired and I don't continue playing the game. But I will say streaming has helped me with that a lot this year, in terms of pushing on through games. But yeah. Spotlight reached out. You crushed. Thank you, Jordan. I hope it works out. Hope it works out. About 25 hours in, I believe. Okay. So yeah, so maybe whatever you're doing then, Jordan, maybe subtract 5 to 10 hours out of it, and that's or of my time out of it, and that's where you'll be. So for all of y'all, I'm gonna snooze ads one more time because I keep seeing it pop in. But Zero's Rose, I don't want to hit you with an ad as you're joining us on the stream, as well as Jordan just popping in as well. Snooze that for another 5 minutes. So we're on kind of like a treasure hunt right now. I am supposed to look for a no-name bar, like no signage, just like a bar table. And once I find it and sit at it, it will lead me to the next hint in the hunt. This is kind of a small space. Let me see if I can show the journal for you guys, and you can help me keep an eye out. The hidden road. That's not helpful. There's no details on that at all. Hello? Are they in the library, maybe? Let's see. No, that's not right. What the heck? Well, it said an empty bar stall of some kind. Bye, Jordan. Saying hey, happy Sunday. That's perfect. Zero's Rose. Yes, help without spoilers is exactly what I would be looking for. So if you've already done this quest, and you can direct me, or hint towards me, yeah, that's perfect. Ah, okay. Look for a red room with, or a room with red lights
See
on
something
it.
you like?
Wait, is that this?
We have bits of everything. My aunt gets the merchandise.
Just delivered in.
Bin.
Is that it? That wasn't it. All right, a room with red lights. Aha! A room with red lights. Hey, thank you. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Thank you very much. And we're on our way. Close to the lamplighter, you'll find a bridge in a crumbling, dilapidated building. Like so many in our city, it's been neglected for too long. Hidden something there to make the visit worth your while. Watch your step, however, and hope the foundations hold. Okay.
A note mentioned a bridge near here. No harm looking.
It's the bridge. Okay, just over there. No, that's something different. Got it. A couple quests we're juggling right now. Have you beaten this then, Zero's Rose?
What happened to the salt brew?
Is this like your type of game? Because like a big fantasy RPG is my jam. It's the kind of thing I love. So we're looking for a dilapidated bridge, which this
Nothing.
is for sure.
You just looked lost in thought. In a good way.
Maybe.
Now,
Down
who
there
could cause
somehow.
that?
Here? Oh, I thought I was gonna go down. I'm going up. This works. You've beaten this game 5 times? Whoa! So I feel like it's an easy assumption, but I will ask you anyways. Would you consider that to be your game of the year? 5 times is a lot. I respect that. That's a fun goal to have for sure. I mean, that's what Bioware wants, right? They want you to play the game over and over again. I unfortunately am victim to whatever the next shiny thing is. So I almost never replay a game. I tried to do, but like you said earlier, I tried to you know, do every side quest, every companion quest in any game that I play.
A
So that
ruined tower by the water.
I feel like oh, I found the clue. So that I feel like because I know I'm only gonna play it that one time, that way I feel you know, like I got my money's worth, that I got my time's worth, you know what I mean? It's kind of how I try to focus on things. But then unfortunately sometimes that does burn me out.
What brought a dragon to Minrathus? Are more...
Here I have left you a key. Open an ancient door buried beneath a cliff across the channel. There you will find the prize you seek.
coming.
A key? Well, this is promising. Now to find the door that this unlocks.
I only have one more snooze and then it's gonna force me to run ads, but hopefully we can finish this before ad breaks hit. Definitely, but it's still a good way to look at things though and go through playing games. Yeah, absolutely. I don't wanna leave anything on the table. You know, they designed it for a reason, and I like going through every nook and cranny. Like, it's very satisfying.
What's the danger
to me.
ahead? Don't want to end up like that poor soul.
Eesh. Eesh. But I also feel like Veilguard in particular has been really excellent about rewarding the exploration. Like every nook and cranny has something. It's so rare to go down, like to follow this path and it's not rewarded properly, you know. The one thing that is a bummer, I think probably just because of the amount of hours that I have in the game, is sometimes the loot pool, like the tier or the quality of it is like low. I'll be like looking at like uncommons when like I'm fully equipped with epic and legendary gear. So I hit that snag a lot, but it's fun to get the loot. Okay.
Ooh. An ambush! Something feels off about this treasure hunt.
Let's see what we can do here. Combo opportunities.
Got it covered.
I thought they were tough.
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Something's ready.
Oh, I missed the stagger. But the takedown, I had the stagger.
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
Woo.
Really didn't want us getting through that door.
Spicy. Okay. How long have I been streaming in general? I started at the beginning of February this year. It was something that I had wanted to do forever. And I just kind of talked myself out of it. Just never taken that first step. But I've been really happy with the journey this year. Shadow Grim, who's in the chat with you, has been hanging out with me for a long time. When I was initially streaming out of my living room couch, and I just had like a ring light set up in the living room with a capture card that I would like set up and tear down every day. But Billiard Horn, who you saw the mod in the chat, is my brother, and who is a streamer himself, and a very tech savvy guy, and he's helped me build it up a lot over the year. Now I have like a permanent streaming space here that I'm really happy with. So yeah, about 10-ish months, I would say. All right, so I cannot snooze the ads anymore. You can only snooze it 3 times, then the ads have to roll. So you're the same, and you just started a week ago. Zeros, I will. We can absolutely chat about that once the ad break is back. I don't want to answer your question while the ads run because you won't hear it. So just so you know, since you're new to the channel, ads will run for 3 minutes, but then that disables pre-rolls for anybody coming into the stream, and then it's an uninterrupted hour of streaming beyond that until the next ad break. So I'll switch us over to the starting soon screen, and then we'll be back in 3 minutes, and we can chat streaming for sure. Okay, we are back. Thanks for your patience. Zero's Rose, if you are still in the chat and outside of the ad break, let me know, and then I will answer your question. Like I said, I didn't want to answer it during, because you won't hear it. So if you're ready, let me know. You're here. Excellent. Thank you for your patience. So I think the hardest part about streaming is, I wouldn't say that it's hard. There are things you can make it hard, in terms of like tech aspects, you know, like learning OBS is kind of tricky. That recording software, learning like video editing can be tricky. But I think the thing that people struggle with a lot is being able to have a stream schedule. And I think that's very helpful in terms of making sure that you're consistent on streaming the same days at the same time. But I wouldn't say that it's hard, and like it's challenging to get started, I think. But once you get going,
Something died here.
in my opinion at least, you do the hard work up front, and then once you've set up like the technical groundwork, then no, streaming's not hard at all. Oh! I absolutely love it. It has been it's been a great journey this year to finally work on. But if you have specific questions, Zeros, if there's anything, I mean, I don't know how much I could help you on like technical side or anything, but I'm happy to answer questions about it. Yeah, consistency, hardest thing. Yep. Do you have to start off with a camera? You don't. But what I would recommend if you are going to start streaming without a camera is just make sure you're really chatty. I think that's something. Oh my god, two poison chests. I think it's extra important that you talk through what you're playing if you're going to stream without a camera. Just because you have to think about how people are watching what you're doing. And, you know, if somebody does pop into your chat and starts talking to you, you know, since they can't see that you see their messages, you know, you should be really receptive to that. You can absolutely do that. There's plenty of people that do that. There's one, there is a creator that I know, her username is Hillian Nikki. And she doesn't stream with the camera at all. She does quite well. Good streamer. The shadow follows me. The edges of my vision are dark. Odd things and leaving out the city. All I wanted was to find a bit of gold, and now I'm leading others to it. Interesting. What do you do if you get sick? I mean, if you're sick, you're sick. You know, don't push yourself. I mean, it's just video games at the end of the day, right? You got to take a day off. You got to take a day off. You just, so long as you pick it back up, you know, just leaning in on that consistency. Like everybody needs a day off. I took 2 weeks off this year for different like vacation travel type stuff. It's not, you know, don't stress on it that way. Like when I say consistency is the big thing, don't stress about it. But you know, if you miss one stream, so long as you're back for the next one, that's what matters.
What a miserable way to go. The desperate being lured down here by the promise of riches, only to find death. The treasure hunt. Someone took the game and twisted it. They didn't sell it as an adventure. They sold it as a way out. There's a demon feeding off the desperate in Minrathous, manipulating
this
them.
chest, though.
And those who don't listen die. Evidence points to the catacombs. The rest is on us.
But especially if like you've only been streaming for a week, the best thing that you can do is not overthink it. You know, just do it. Yes, Dakota, there was supposed to be a bonus stream on Friday, and much to the point that I am making to Zeros, we had a couple people sick. So we have rescheduled it for tentatively this Monday at 8 p.m. So long as everyone's feeling well, that's what we'll do. Yes, that was the plan. Now it's Monday, 8 p.m. Fortnite / Marvel Rivals with some streamer friends. You're very welcome.
Hey, that blood mage controlling people in your neighborhood?
Alia, what about her?
Why doesn't anybody in charge stop her?
Because she hasn't left Docktown. It's poor, doesn't have a lot of mages, so the people in power don't care.
I don't want the combat, I want the conversation.
Not news to me.
That's right, me too, Shadow. I'm looking forward to it. The hope is that we get all 4 people involved that want to be involved. But if we're gonna press on Monday, regardless. If we do the 3 of us, that's cool too. It'll be a great time. Just see how our 4th is feeling. It's gonna be great either way.
Nothing in our way now.
Ah, finally this is open. I cannot tell you guys how much I've been fussing with this door. Like wanting to get to this chest. Like, you just gotta be patient. Like, you just gotta let the quest come to you if you can't get something. Shadow will be there. We also have Kev in Distress, if you recognize that username in chat. But yes, we will be streaming with Shadow, and then Kazbot as well. Usually on the Sunday once in a while. Be great. That's the team. Oh, it's Kev! We just name dropped you and you appear. So yes, Dakota, the bonus stream is moved to Monday. It will be with Kevin Distress. It will be with Shadow Grim. And then it will be with Kazbot. Stream 8 p.m. on Monday. If Kev's feeling good. Otherwise, we'll do it without him. Sorry, Kev. Because I'm running out of time off. I'm happy to play with you, Dakota, on Marvel Rivals. Not Monday, but like normally. Off stream time. Happy to do it. It's a ton of fun. Have you picked a... Also, we got to do Helldivers as well, Dakota. I haven't played that in so long. I'd love to get back into it. Do you have a role, Dakota? Like Vanguard, duelist, strategist? Do you have a preference? Covered demonic schemes in Docktown. Secrets exposed for my kept. Much more.
I have thought you move against me, eating a city in such perfect condition.
You've been toying with the people of Docktown.
I am an answer that they come seeking. I give them something to do when their world is cruel. People will do such fun things when they're desperate.
Whoa. Hello.
Your turn.
I wanted to take out, but that's okay. What is this? They're from cheating. Whoa! cronies first. These like the remorse, the despondence, and then get rid of desperation. Thinking. Yeah. So aggressive. Come on. I'm so close to. Wait. Oh, must be confusing. So close to dying. Come on. Come on. There he is. Come on. Oh! Here we go. Here we go. Saw some of you chatting. Okay. You have to not enjoy it at all. So you shift over to Dead by Daylight. Okay. No roll because you had no clue what was going on. Just getting kills. I would recommend playing matches against the AI just to kind of get your bearings. That's how I've been trying to learn a couple other characters because I only know how to play like one healer and one tank really well. And I knew I wanted to learn more heroes. So the other night, maybe Friday night, I was just doing matches against the AI just so I could kind of take my time, not feel pressure from other players, just kind of take a second to learn some new characters. I would definitely recommend that. There we go. It's kind of a tough fight.
Made it through.
Once I got rid of the cronies, it was okay, but it was kind of tricky.
With all that's happened, I can see how a demon of desperation woke up here. It could feed on the city and make things worse.
Asshole demon. Glad we
Oh,
stopped it from
Tosh.
doing that to anyone else.
Nev, you alright?
Yeah. Hate that the damn thing was here, but this was a good win.
Drink my protein. Had any calories today that aren't caffeine? Oh, light armor. Don't break my heart like that. It looks cool. Find this little unit. There's a kitty. Do I have Iron Veil? Zero's Rose, is it heavy armor? Is that just the way that my warrior is built out? I try to focus on heavy armor because I get some extra defensive for it. I might. Oh, this one. Yes, I like that one a lot. But I did move off of it just because it is light armor. I used that one for a while. It was pretty cool. Kev, you're never gonna get good loot at this point. So I did while you were asleep, Kev. First off, how are you feeling, Kev? Are you feeling better today? I forgot to ask. I'm sorry. But secondly, while I have not found good loot today, I did unlock a like black market merchant that was selling a lot of heavy armor that I need. And so you're actually all reminding me that I need to switch to some of that probably. Because the heavy unique armor is not bad. It's actually pretty good. But I've been meaning to switch because I feel like the perks on the armor specifically, there's always like a downer that I don't like. So like this one has really good stats, but it forces all of my abilities into a 60-second cooldown. And I don't really like that trade-off, but I haven't had higher tier armor for a while. So like now I have this purple armor, Kev, because I bought the upgrade from this black market guy. And then I upgraded this purple helmet to a legendary helmet. So I forgot to equip that. So you're reminding me to do that. And then like this one takes all my ability damage away, which sucks. But it does have high defense and it gives me more deflect stacks, which is also built into my character. I think, yeah, I got this one upgraded that I liked a lot. We had this one, which, you know, I mean, this is actually a good piece of armor, but it's light and I don't use electric damage at all, so that's not helpful. Yes, I think I can switch back to this one now because I liked this armor piece a lot. I do like the sword. The sword does no physical damage, but it does every element, so that one's kind of fun. Still feel kind of bricked. Don't have a fever anymore, which is good. That is good. Throbbing headache and eye sensitivity to fast motions. It's mostly what's but better. Sounds like you have a migraine, Kev. But I'm glad your fever broke at least. That means you're on the mend, which is good. And then Zero's Rose, I also used this shield for a while, which was fun. But its stats just ended up slipping away, right? I have shields that do a lot better, but I liked this one on Pari. It was like a black hole. It would pull enemies towards me, which was a lot of fun. But I only need one more level, and then I've just been hoarding my last couple skill points so that I can max out. I am a warrior with the champion specialization. And so there's 4 points up there that don't unlock until I hit level 40, so I've been hoarding them for that. Also forgot. Got a couple upgrades for characters. Dragons one. Switch to that. Ev got a new piece of gear. Lesser. Switch her mod. Often good about doing. This is the one. Some upgrades there and there. Okay. Damage for enemies at high health. That one. Upgrade. It's high stagger. Just stagger. I don't know if that's worth the trade-off. I think it is. Not better either. You want to go play Dragon Age? That what, for a 6th time? Are you on your 6th playthrough, Zero Rose? An easy way to keep track of when you stream. So I would say if you follow the channel, you can have notifications. Will ping you when I go live. That's probably the best way to do it. And then on my profile is a schedule that shows when I stream. So I stream every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. And that is probably going to be the one that you're more interested in, because that is single player adventure games. That's like what I focus on Sundays. Then I stream every Tuesday night, with the exception of this one because it's New Year's Eve plans. I stream every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern with my family, and we always play Fortnite together. So you're probably more interested in the Sunday morning streams, because this is the kind of game that I like to play on Sundays. So yeah, if you follow the channel, there's a notification thing, and every time I go live, you get a little ping for it. Or you can mute that if you don't want it. Doesn't offend me either way. But next week specifically, just because it's tricky with the holiday, so we will have the collab stream on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then we have rescheduled the family stream for Wednesday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. But normally it's Tuesday nights, 8 p.m., Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. That's the schedule. Sixth playthrough. What's your preferred class? Do you run the same class every time? Have you been kind of mixing and matching? What the hell do I want to do now? I lost track of lost my sense of self. What am I doing? I'm missing a single chest here. Where is it? Right here. This bad boy. Hey, yes. Thank you for the follow. Where are we at now? We at like 175? I think we're killing it. It's 175. Thank you for the follow. And then yeah, every time I hit live, you'll get a ping for it. All right. Buskers have vanished from Docktown. Investigate the Cobbled Swan.
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
It's not helpful. There's a question.
Wine. A lot of it.
Smells like Silent Plains Paquette. A regular order for Venatori.
They were here for a while, drinking. Waiting for what? Let's check outside, see where they went.
Find the buskers. Kev. I would say when I am feeling under the weather, a hot shower is the best medicine, for sure. Ooh. I think it just like helps clean your sinuses out and stuff. You know, the steam will do you good.
The wine inside. I think the buskers drank out here.
But I'm glad you're on the up.
That's blood. Did one of the buskers get hurt?
God. Oh, is that just a missing shoe? I thought that was a whole leg.
No busker would leave their instrument behind.
Is this the busker?
Strings are broken. Somebody knocked this instrument around.
You're just sleepy. Singers can enjoy their view of the water before we drown them in it. Jesus Christ.
All right. The Venatori are drinking inside. They have a signal for when the buskers finish. The buskers go outside for a drink. They're distracted. Then the Venatori ambush them and haul them away. So we don't know
They just
why
leave that
yet,
evidence on the
but we know
floor?
where the buskers were taken. The lookout.
Yeah, right? Note goes 0 to 100. Also, what are you doing leaving evidence like that on the ground?
Gallus, got fine authentic art here.
No, you
Tell your
don't.
friends.
No, you don't. Fake news. Kev, you been getting any gaming in while you're sick? That's good medicine too. What you playing right now? Do your thing, Shadow.
Did you see?
Enjoy breakfast with the fam. If we don't talk again, see you Monday. I'm excited.
It should be enough.
Ooh, almost drowned. Excited.
Let's find those buskers. Stay ready.
Slept
though.
almost all day last few
Venatori
days.
came
Shoot. Well, it sounds like it's working though, right? Which is good. Found me. Give up. How many more of you fools do I have?
Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left.
What else am I missing? Something else up here. Oh, oh. Well, that'll do it.
Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers.
Stabbed in the back. Poorly. Someone wasn't sure of themselves.
Someone saw their chance and took it. We need to find the buskers. Empty. Where are they?
Feasted and feted. I heard that word at the garden. Enjoy magnificent views of Minrathous while the dulcet tones of Lex Allison is performed. To the way the
A restaurant pamphlet. The garden. Mentions performers.
Carelessness or a trap? Maybe both.
We could approach the garden from the rooftops. That'll give us some cover. We still need to save the buskers, but if this is a trap,
I do like these little
let's be
candle
smart
guys,
about
but
it.
I don't know how many more I have. This thing snuck up on you like it was AC Shadows. And the way that it came late. Heyo.
It's weird. Minrathous being full of poor people.
Everywhere's got poor people.
No, I mean... My mother told me stories about Tevinter. Made it sound like it was all rich and powerful mages.
Your mother was in Parvalan before she came to Ravane. Her people were at war with Tevinter. Not surprised the story she heard had us all wealthy and decadent.
Oh, it's a potion. I'm so dumb. Like, what's this shiny thing? It's a PG stream. It's PG-13. We get 3 F-bombs. That's one. I cannot wait for Shadows, though. I think Ubisoft's getting a little desperate in the good way. And I really hope it pays off. That game is gonna... I have really high hopes for that game. I hope it's great. I think it'll be great. finally gonna get to this treasure chest? Damn. But then I'm still missing one, like, fancy chest then. Because there was even something, I think switching between the samurai and the shinobi seems like it's going to be really cool. Like, more different than I was expecting it. I even saw, like, the samurai won't be able to do, like, the eagle dives, you know? Because it's just, like, he's not an assassin. Is at least, like, kind of the vibe I'm getting. Where he can't fall in the, he can't dive in the hay bales gracefully, like he'll just fall on his butt. Which I thought was really cool. So I feel like there'll just be little touches like that where it's like, we're really not supposed to play him stealthy, you know? Like, he's for brawling, and then you know what the shinobi's for. Just have high hopes. Isn't that how it goes with Yubi, though? High hopes and then let down. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Kev.
Coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the bosses.
I feel the same way about Ubisoft as you do. However, I never really got into Division because I just never found it to be very solo friendly. Some games like that can be solo friendly. I didn't feel like that particular one was. So I did not get into that one. It's really hit or miss. The heck? I know you want me to jump here. Don't tell me I can't do that. Weird. Hey, kitty. Whereas, like, I recently finished Destiny 2's most recent expansion. And I feel like Destiny is a little bit more
you're not rich?
Solo friendly.
Even
Personally.
though you're a mage?
No. Why? You think I look it?
Your dresses are pretty.
Thanks. Little secret, my best coat was a gift. Saved a warehouse from an arsonist. The tailor was grateful. And your outfit includes more jewelry than mine.
Huh.
How the hell do I get to this chest? Leveled to max solo in both because he didn't have friends. I mean that's how I prefer to play most of the time, but like, I don't know, it just didn't feel as satisfying in Division to me. I always liked the concept, but...
Ale, whiskey, brandy. Happy to help.
Didn't like the desperation in her voice there. Find something?
What
Please
can I
buy
get
something.
you? Have you
Not
seen
buying
any buskers from Docktown today?
Huh. I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
We followed a lead here. So could the Venatori.
All right. They're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
Hello? Who goes there?
Are you the buskers? We're here to help.
What's up, nerds? It's got any good loot down here?
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory, and then tot said ballad to every performer in town.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate Seaway access, we live to compose another day. I'll send word to the other performers in hiding. Adieu, Rook.
I will
Our
let you know,
ballad
Kev.
Needs another verse that
That sounds
mentions
good.
you.
Do you think there will be a Division 3? And same to you if you ever want to play some Destiny. I'm not I'm not the lore master or anything, but Busker's Quest. This is gonna bug me though. I'm missing 2 chests. No. I don't know how to get to this one. I think I hit level 40. I got a minute. Okay. Did that. Go back to the lighthouse. Any conversations updated. And then after that, I have companion quests for Emmerich and Harding to do. After that, next story mission. Message from the front. The fight for the South. Though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. Heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. Excuse me. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. She always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. Echoes of Solus's ritual and the escape of the South. The smell of war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause an assault on the forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Antom corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, light has emerged once more. Dark spawn great numbers. I told you to leave the South to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas. Its people stand stalwart. Cure the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the South handles itself. This is all over. We'll drink to victory. First round's on me. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is from the Buskers. I've spoken to my fellow performers in hiding, or formerly in hiding, as it were. Knocktown once more. Few messages. Verse or two. Certain who. Do you think? Right said verse was empty flattery. And of my word. As for yours truly, I've landed a gig at the Lamplighter. Whether on street corners or the stage, our songs will be heard. Half of our readers, power in Minrathous is always shifting, far more than people realize. And mortal interests aren't the only. From what I've gathered, people in Docktown may feel it's desperate in the days to come. Certain demonic weights have been lifted from our. Perhaps you or one of your associates could be quoted in particular. So regardless, our dear readers will know what happened. Entrusted Nev Gallus with delivery of this correspondence. Questions about where exactly it's. All she wrote. Now, conversations to catch up on. Wes. Got Emmerich and Manfred. Got Tosh and Balara. Got Davrin. Do it. Let's get back out there. Ooh, I also bought a fancy new outfit for specifically for being a lighthouse. I hope I did it. Check that out too. Is that here or is that Emmerich? This is Emmerich. Oh, they're upstairs.
I thought I saw a slight stiffness where your hural head meets the
I
scapula.
love Manfred. Oh, that was it. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. Let's see if I can find it. This one? Snake skin. It's armor, apparently, not casual wear. Actually kind of looks like what Harding wears. Herb of Kinship. Good. There needs to be more lighthouse gear. Everything else is considered armor and equipping. I think that's lame because most of these are like a variation of the same robe. This part. Like, this one's fine. Like, I like the, but that one's, I don't like that one. I always stick with this one. They're all the same. Yeah, like these are all, those are literally the same robe with a different color scheme. It's lame. So many armor styles, and I don't really care about that.
Damn it. I should be out there with you. Bianca's
How long are you gonna
getting cranky
freeload?
cooped up in here.
I'm getting cranky with you cooped up in here. It's been bumming for 55 hours at this point. Track though, right? Oh wait, Tasha and Balara were talking. That conversation too.
You don't seem happy about your brother.
Well, sort of, but also not. It's complicated.
You thought he was dead. Now he's alive.
Which is good. That he's not dead, I mean. But it's not him. Well, it is, but he's working with Anaris. It was easier before. I could think of the good things. Now he's back and I have to, I don't know, fix him?
He's alive. That's a start.
I hope so.
I hope so too. If anybody didn't catch it from the last stream, Lara's brother has been presumed dead for a long time. Turns out he's alive, but he's allied himself with a bad man. It's kind of hunting her faction of veil jumpers down. Petasan. Always got a Petasan. Move him.
Zara's dead, Lucanus. Figured you'd be happier.
Solve one problem, another takes its place.
I'll give you that. I hunted a viper claw once, only to find a blood wraith at the end of the trail.
I found Ilario at the end of mine.
Look on the bright side. What good are you as an assassin without a mark to hunt?
Wait. There. New quests available in Treviso. Sell my stuff. It's a fortune. Trying to get all my factions up to 2 stars.
Oh, everything here is curse-free. Guaranteed.
Excellent. Weapon upgrades. Much. Yeah. Okay. go. That's epic armor I can get behind. Plus staggered duration, plus takedown damage. Golden glory on takedown. That kind of armor. Or reputation. Assume it's 2,000. Gets you.
Hey, punch an on Tom for me.
Okay. Gosh, there's a couple new upgrades. Target is taunted. Ability to fire damage. Kind of like having the taunt. Crossroad. Octown's gonna get to 3 stars, which will be. It's everywhere, huh? Elithan Forest. Trevisa, we did get to 2 stars. Look at that. Bond rekindled. Is there a quest here? Oh, it's Harding. No idea. Let me sell my loot. Let's see. That pushes us over to 2 stars. Oh, that did it. Yes, let's go.
Get you at the hill.
Great. See, is there anywhere that's not 2 stars? They are like an inch away, but they have a quest, so we can take care of that. Wetlands are away. A ways away. 2 stars, we'll have to work on that. Lockdown 2 stars. Forest 2 stars. Bezo 2 stars. Valor 2 stars. Coast apparently doesn't matter. So we got a lot of work in Necropolis to do. No, a little work in Necropolis to do. A lot of work to do in the wetland. Okay, we're making good progress though. Happy with that. Okay, let me save, because I haven't saved once. Let's run. Do Harding's companion. 7 hours.
Sinead done, cousin. Quite well today.
Rowan, hey. Cousin?
Oh, you found yourself. You do not use women's words any longer. I would not insult you by calling you sister.
Oh, that's cute.
Huh. Thanks. Never had a cousin before.
I liked that. Tasha's been on a gender identity journey.
Good timing. I think I'm done for the day.
Leaf has decided on
the
non-binary.
Lords of Fortune don't mess around, do they? Hey,
that's cool
thanks
that
for
we
the
returned
lessons.
to,
I'll be back.
which is like home area.
I'm beat.
Saying cousin instead of
I just
sister.
gotta-
That's neat.
You just gotta...
Do you feel that? It's dark. And they're so afraid.
Ooh,
So
Harding.
alone.
Ooh.
Harding? What's happening?
There's so many of them. all in my head. So much.
Listen to me. I'm here and you're safe. Take all the time you need.
I'm safe. Yes, I could feel it. Rippling through the stone. Confusion. Isolation. Fear.
Whose fear?
Whatever was after me has turned on the dwarves. It's drawing me out. Drawing me down.
Certainly a trap. I'm with you.
And if I know you, you're gonna go. Because people are in danger.
Absolutely.
Then so will I.
Good. That means whatever's out there better run.
That's right.
Hey Tash, you talked with your mother lately?
I'm here to... Thanks.
That's a yes, then.
Big level up for Harding. Oh. Heavy draw. Opponents. Permanent. Oh, sounds cool. Projectiles turn into Titan Stone projectiles. That's badass. That's pretty cool. Six. Now we need... Alright, so I need to work on Tosh, Emmerich, Hannes. I could do, like, in the Necropolis, I could probably do Lucanus and Emmerich. A good quality split, I think. So we did that. She now. For her quest to update. And Tosh are talking. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I see an ad break is coming in 40 seconds, so I'm gonna switch us over to the Be Right Back scene. For anyone watching that is not familiar with the ad schedule, it'll be 3 minutes of ads and disables pre-rolls for everybody, and then we will be back for an uninterrupted hour of Dragon Age. I'll switch us over to Be Right Back. We'll be right back. Hey Shadow, welcome back. Terrible time for you to come back, but now we're here. Welcome back. Actually, Shadow, I think I can give you some technical Stream Deck advice. Because you mentioned that with your streams you're gonna upload those VODs to YouTube, which I think is great. And that you were editing out your starting soons, your Be Right Backs, and et cetera, et cetera. You can change a setting in OBS where your recording setting does not use your stream encoder. And when you do that, it allows you to pause your recording. So, and then you can add a pause recording button to the Stream Deck that pulls straight from OBS. And so that way, would save you some time on editing because your recording's already taken care of that way. So like for that, you know, I'm recording the stream, obviously. I switch it over to the Be Right Back scene. I hit pause. When I come back, hit unpause. And then there's no editing to do. Your recording is just, it's already edited. It's not often that I can give you technical advice. I got you. It's not often that I can do that for you. So I'm happy to do so. And you can still have it come, well, I guess it should still work on a Mac because I know you stream on a Mac, but you should still be able to use whatever hardware or software choice that you choose to stream from, and you can make that same selection your hardware, but then that also allows you
The Wardens may rebuild, but the loss
to record your streams at a higher bit rate than what you're streaming. So like right now I am streaming with a 6K bit rate, which is what Twitch recommends and what Twitch tries to cap you at for 1080p 60 frames streaming, but then I am recording separately at 8K bitrate, and the computer seems to be running extraordinarily well with that, so I might bump it up even a little bit more next week, just to give your recordings for YouTube a little bit higher video quality. Realize you're recording at your stream quality, not at higher quality, so I had to go in and change that as well. Oh, yes, exactly what I'm saying, Shadow. Kev, yes, you and Shadow were both right in singing the praises of the Stream Deck. It is a wonderful, stupid little device. It is... You both could not have been more right. The big thing for me was price, right? Because it was like it's a $150 device. Not a small thing. But I had that $100 Amazon gift card from my health insurance, and then it was like 20 bucks off for Black Friday. So it's like, absolutely, I'm getting this thing for 30 bucks.
Hey, Rook. Come to stare into the fire. I've heard that helps people think.
I feel like I've built it out pretty well already, because I have the one that's 3 rows of 5 buttons. So I don't have like the audio mixer one. I don't have the XL. That's too many buttons.
You're not upset about taking a contract
but one
on
row,
your goddess? Even just a little bit.
I feel like is related
if
to.
I lived my whole life revering Ghilanane, I'd be upset.
No.
How do I say this?
Whatever we were worshipping, it wasn't her.
One row I feel like is more dedicated to
the Avenurus oppressed our people.
OBS, I guess.
Now we get to fight back.
I have a go live, I have a record, pause record, and then I have a mute for 2 different audio channels, one for my mic and then one for Discord. And then the second row is just my 5 scenes. Starting soon, chatting, game, be right back, and stream ended. That's one row. And then the bottom row is more like applications. So like one boots up OBS, one boots up Discord, one boots up G-Hub. One button has the 5-minute timer that I added. And then the last one, doesn't seem to work. I wonder if I have to have the Twitch Manager up in Chrome, but I kept the Twitch Stream Clip button on there. But the 1 or 2 times that I've used it, I don't think that it's actually worked. Yeah, otherwise, super, super happy with it. You're both right. Not afraid to say when someone's right. Both right. Oh, that's a good idea, Kev.
Tosh, I want to get this right.
That's a great idea.
Who's they now?
May do that.
Who's they?
As things get more complicated.
You. Or do you mean them? The ones who told me?
Oh, wait, I get it. Ugh, this stuff is such a pain.
Hey, if I messed it up.
No, you're fine. It's just... You know the first couple days in a new suit of armor? It's good. It's better than the old stuff. But you're still clunking around trying to figure out how to walk again?
Or take a piss in the woods?
At least that hasn't changed.
All right. Chatting done there. Let's see. Let's do the forest, since that has new. I think it's Emmerich. Emmerich Lucanus. Gosh, they're a smidge behind. But I like to, whatever biome I travel to, I like to travel with that companion.
They
It's
say
like
the whole
associated
fortress was destroyed. Weishaupt's just gone. Just rubble and fire now. An archdemon attacked Weishaupt. Can't believe it. Don't be shy. Take a gander. Safe travels.
All right, where's my quests? Oh, wow. A lot of quests. Guys, this game's never good. Got some blight.
Let's see if we can figure this out. What happened here?
Some kind of attack.
Let's look around, see what we find. What do
Hey. Follow the trail.
Careful ahead.
I was aiming for him, that's okay.
Take him down. They've got us at range. We're getting good at this.
Yeah, that's the plan, Kev. Figure we do one of the games for an hour, and we switch it up. Keep things fresh. An hour of Fortnite, an hour of Rivals, or other way around. I don't really care what the order is. If anyone else has a preference.
Watch ahead.
Or if things are going well on whatever game we're playing and you guys just want to stick to it, that's cool too. Myth, good morning. I'm doing very well. How are you? How was your holiday? Hope your holiday's better than this guy's.
A body here. Something attacked them.
Good, just waking
Whatever
up.
it was,
Excellent.
it went that way.
Do you have some time off for the holidays? I know you're you do web design, right? You freelance. Remember you talking about that. You give yourself some time off? I imagine that's tricky. Being freelance. I hope you got at least a little break. Had to finish up a few things. This last week you don't have anything going on. Good. Xmas was okay. Had some stomach issues that made it not so fun. Oh, yeah, it's definitely, I feel like that's holidays, unfortunately. But yeah, I feel like everybody's been, Ev's been on his butt for a couple days. Dato's whole family's sick. You got the stomach bug. I was kind of feeling crummy for a couple days myself. I think it's the weather change for us here, but everybody's on the mend. Kind of seems like everybody's on the mend now. Oh, passed quickly. Well, that's good. It's always family, Kev. Always family. Somebody else's germs. Let me get these guys first before we open this giant blight thing. Myth, what you playing right now? What's in the rotation? On or off stream? Ooh, God. Everybody's...
And another body. Whatever
Guys aren't
did this
doing
was
well.
on a rampage.
Okay. Echoes of Wisdom. Doing Zero Dawn and Tears of the Kingdom. Very nice. Doing the remaster for Zero Dawn, right? How's that looking comparatively? We already got the loot over here. I need to get back to Echoes of Wisdom. I really enjoyed it. I got a bit scared because the last time I had technical issues was the last time I tried to stream Echoes of Wisdom, so I've been a little apprehensive of doing so. But it's a really fun game. I really liked it. It's the right kind of the right mix of cute and clever, I think. And Tears of the Kingdom is obviously one of the goats, one of the best games ever. Love that game.
Good shot. Good work, everyone.
Remaster is good. Looks better for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Echoes is awesome. But I feel like we're far enough into the stream now where I can say, like, got some new PC parts for Christmas Myth. Brother hooked me up. And it seems like it's running really well. Oh. Like, the CPU usage was never terribly high. It was like 10%. Now it's 3%. Which is pretty cool. One thing we still cannot figure out is network speeds. But it seems to be running well. I'm trying a different solution post-stream today. Because now we're wondering, even with all the new parts, I'm still not getting the network speeds that I should be out of this computer.
It's the mayor's status crossing. He's blinded.
Oh.
Didn't get him after all. Let's finish the job.
Yeah, as just still not, the upload speeds are coming in great, but the download speeds are not. Unfortunately, I think the upload speed is what matters for streaming purposes. But, I have one more solution that I'm gonna try, because I ran an Ethernet cord through my living room just to see if it was still getting the same speeds. I'm not sure what to do on that end. Kind of stumped there, but everything else I'm super happy with. Last test will be seeing how video editing performs with some upgraded parts. Everything's gone really smooth today. I'm super happy about it. What's that?
That's it. He's
Never
dead.
liked that mare.
Good riddance. One less horror in the world.
Good riddance is right. Nice. Tosh leveled up. So then I really need to run the Necropolis with Lucanus and Emmerich. Kev, we did swap out the motherboard. Put in a new CPU. And then he also added liquid cooling to the computer. So now the computer's super quiet, and this room is really cool because this room was a jet engine both in volume and heat. Like, it'll be 0 degrees outside and I'm streaming in here with a t-shirt and shorts because this room just gets so hot while the computer's on. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours in sweatpants and it's like kind of chilly in here. So like amazing. But yeah. No, I always run the streams off of Wi-Fi Myth because previously with the old motherboard, plugging an Ethernet cord in would actually hurt the Wi-Fi speeds, the network speeds on it. So we have gigabit internet, but for some reason this PC only gets 200 down. So we have 1,000 down and 40 up. And I get the full 40 for uploads, which is good because I think that is what matters. Yeah, only get 200 down on the computer, so I'm not really sure what that is. Shadow, I believe it's a Cat 6. But the thing that Will was saying was it's a flat cord and it is an old cord. It's probably close to 10 years old at this point. Yeah, but even then, Kev, I should be getting 500, right? Not 2. And the router's literally on the other side of this wall. Like, it's next door. So if I could get 5, I'd be very happy with that. Did I try hooking the cable up to another computer and see if we have the same issues? This is the only computer we have, unfortunately. I have a MacBook. But every other device in the house gets better Wi-Fi speeds than the computer does. I don't know. Like if I were to do it, if I did it on my phone right now, I'd get 500 easy. So, don't know what the issue is, but again, stream seems to be running pretty crispy right now. That's good. I think the time that it matters more is on Tuesday nights when I'm streaming with my family, because that is using download. Like right now, we're not using any internet on the game because it's a single player game. But when I'm running Discord off of the computer and we're playing a multiplayer game and then my wife is in the other room doing the same thing, I know that hurts it a lot. It seems sus. Yeah, I don't know. Everything else is running great though. Definitely a huge improvement. No matter what, we got a serious upgrade this weekend that I'm very happy about. Okay, it seems like we took care of business here. Josh gets some upgrade points. Next out are fire breathing, which has been badass. Dragon Fire Strike. Shockwave on impact. Adds burns. Offhand attack. % damage. Burning. Detonation. So do I want burning or bleeding? Let's attack. I could kind of go for another bleed stack. I'm the only one that's doing bleed. Let's do that. Yeah, we already have a lot of fire damage. Let's add some blood. Yeah. Let's go. Kev, that could be true as well. Motherboard. We'll see. The other thing that we're gonna try that should be here today is a Ethernet power adapter. And if that doesn't work, I can just return it from Amazon. We'll just call it quits. And we'll just say this is as good as it gets, which is fine because again, it's going good. That'll be the final thing we try. Otherwise I give up. What we got is what we got. So we're not going to go to the wetlands. Hit the dock down quests. The forest quests. Vizo's got something. Can't do that one yet. Okay, let's do Treviso. Should do Treviso with Emmerich and Lucanus. I really like doing Nev and Lucanus here. I think they have a nice back and forth. Try to get everybody relatively the same spot level-wise. Lucanus and Emmerich are the outliers right now. Have that. Sunder. No, he's doing great. We don't need a new PC. We're trying to do this on the best budget we can.
Throwing people out of their homes?
Strangely, the Antam keep discovering seditionists in the least blighted quarters of Treviso and taking over their property.
He was here for like 4 hours yesterday.
We take who we can and
upgrading
end
stuff.
tonight.
Huge improvement. Huge improvement. So it's funny, when I plugged in this new camera on the old PC, it literally was like, I can't take any more USBs. Like I got an error that was like, I'd never seen it before. It was like something about USB resources have been exceeded. Like please unplug. That was like the Windows error I got. I was like, Will, I need some help. And he was here for like 4 hours. And that was my Christmas and birthday presents.
Experiments with Gutlock.
Was
what's happening?
New motherboard, new
They're
CPU,
working with Venatori
cooling
to set
system.
off these new and improved explosives across the city.
Now we're cooking.
will claim it was to scare away Darkspawn, while they destroy areas loyal to the Crows.
Our agents cannot be everywhere.
I'll shop around next year for a new graphics card. But he did mention. Oh, he upgraded the RAM too. We doubled the RAM. So next year we'll shop around for a graphics card. And he did mention that when I do that, we'll need to get a bigger power supply as well. Those will be the things for next year. You're right. You're right. Excuse me. I'm sorry. We're chilling now. I was cooking. Now we're chilling. You're absolutely right. It was, dude, it was so hot in here. Now I'm like a little cold, which is exactly how I want to be, because I usually run hot anyways. If there's a slight chill, for me, that's perfect.
Please stop staring, Emmerich.
I don't mean to be intrusive. In times of stress, the possessed often experience intense emotional shifts. Given recent events,
Is this sympathy or a field study?
I'm sorry about Treviso, and I intend to look out for you and Spite as best I can.
Yeah, we probably won't be gaming on this until we do a graphics card
There's the experimental
upgrade.
Catlock. Looks like the Venatorian Arntom are guarding it, but they haven't set it up to explode yet.
Let us make sure they never get the
That would be a whole other beast that I would be scared to try. Is streaming from the same unit that I'm also gaming on. It sounds a little scary. There's something comforting about having the console, I don't know.
I am empowered.
Understood.
Oh, we're so close to level 40.
Excellent. All safe?
I used to stream Final Fantasy 14 before you switched to Mac and before it was on Xbox. Oh yeah, 36. That's like kind of what I'm hoping for. That's like exactly what I'll be looking for, Kev. But I mean, honestly, before yesterday, I had no business looking into a graphics card, so don't worry about that. But that's like exactly what I would be looking for. No. Sold. Oh yeah, you're good, Kev. I was like, wait, what? That'll be what we look for next year. I'm hoping when the 50 series gets announced, because I believe that's coming in March, at least the announcement for it, that it makes the 30 series more affordable. It's Sunday, Kev. It's okay. It's okay. You're sick. It's the weekend. It's all good. But that'll be the plan. Wait for the 50s to get announced. See if that brings the price down on the 30s.
That's all the Gatlock here. On to the next spot.
We'll be in good shape. I really don't know what else would need to be done on this. Aside from the Wi-Fi magically being better. That's kind of a pipe dream at this point. Oh yeah, the enhanced broadcasting, right? Oh, is that only 40 series? I thought 30s did that as well. We'll see what prices look like, Kev. We'll see. Price is king. '40s only. Okay. Ooh, secret entrance. That would be cool. Yeah, because you can do the AV1 encoding lets you do 2K streaming, right? And then I know they're rolling something out next year for you can do like simultaneous vertical streaming, which I actually think would be a really good update just with how their mobile app looks now. Because I know a lot of people, I've warmed up to it. My initial reaction to the Twitch update was pretty harsh. I didn't really like it at all. It's growing on me now, but I think
Be ready.
once people are able to add vertical streams in addition to the normal stream, I think that actually will make the mobile app make a lot more sense. You don't actually have to click in on a stream like that if you don't want to. You know, you can stay in that home screen. And just kind of scroll, kind of like TikTok, honestly. I missed. Are you serious? Bye. Excuse me. Did I see a demon all the way out there? Alright, we're not messing with this. He's healing them. That was a wasted ult. Good lord. Not going anywhere with healing those guys up. No shot. There we go. There we go. Let's take out that demon. That's not so bad, but Twitch tech. I mean, hey, if TikTok goes away, you never know. It depends on what you're on TikTok for, right? Because I mean,
I'll be glad for that.
obviously I consume a lot of gaming
Arcane
content,
mixture the
and so
Venatori have added to the Gatlock is terribly
a lot of
unstable.
live streams get pushed through my feed. So if that's, I mean, if that's what you consume TikTok for, then Twitch is kind of setting themselves up nicely to replace that small chunk of TikTok. Obviously, I would never replace TikTok, but would have that facet. Sure. Yeah, super soon, Shadow. I'm not sure of the exact date for it, but... Or, oh, are you talking about TikTok or the Twitch thing? TikTok, yes, is supposed to... I want to say it's like... January 19th or something like that. I do agree, Kev. I think it'll get... I think there'll be a lot of court drama with that before it... before anything actually happens. But yes, Shadow, it is very, very soon that that's going to happen. Not sure when the enhanced broadcasting stuff for Twitch is happening. I think soon. Don't have a concrete date on that. The 13th, okay. Very soon, I know.
In a duel to the death, everything matters, including fashion.
I just wish these items would say if it's a armor appearance or a... That's what I wish for.
The thrill of the duel.
be honest, algorithm for TikTok has seemed way off. To get a few hundred views per video or more, and all of a sudden you're in single digits. Oh, I've never had success with TikTok videos, Kev. I mean, I post them because I'm already posting it everywhere else, right? It would be foolish to... I'm a big believer in being everywhere that you can be. So, like, I'm always gonna... I will always, as long as TikTok exists, I will post my stuff there. It's, I think I've had way more success on YouTube than Instagram or TikTok. Those have never been big ones for me, despite my efforts. YouTube's going pretty good. And it's really not that, I mean, the work is making the clip, right? Like I always build everything for a YouTube short, and then I just copy and paste whatever information into an Instagram reel, a TikTok, a post on Threads, a post on Blue Sky, all of that. It's all copy and pasted from YouTube. So it's like the hard work is making the clip. Like sharing it on TikTok is not a big deal. If it doesn't do well, it doesn't do well. But hello? Normal? I have no idea what that is. Hello. See, Aelin, thank you. I don't know what that middle word. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I'm not either, Kev. I don't know if that's a different language, and if it is, I'm sorry. I don't understand it.
There. We've gotten rid of the last of this new Gatlock.
I almost thought those Andam and Venatori would turn on each other.
Thankfully, neither side
Nice, the
seemed
Canis
to be
leveled up.
happy with
Excellent.
their magically infused Gatlock.
They won't be making another batch anytime soon. Treviso may be
complete.
blighted, but no one's burning down any part of it.
And the Andam have been reminded that the crows have ears everywhere.
Still can't get to this chest. Gotta be quick somehow. All right. Oh, we got Lucanus to level 6. That's a success. There. Sundered effectiveness for sure. Low health or high health? Oh, I was gonna pick high health for this one because I usually use my abilities off the rip. I don't strategically think about my abilities in a way where it's gonna take care of eliminations, which is the other option there. To the world map. There's got to be a whole nother quest section that's like up here or something, because no matter how hard I try, I can't get to that chest, which means I need to let it go. Okay, forest quest done, Docktown quest done, Treviso done, Bane I can't do, Valor done, on to Necropolis, Crossroads done. Okay, let's hit the lighthouse just to make sure that nothing missed. Not. Missing quests? Looks like we got 3 conversations. Care those. And we will hit up Necropolis. I haven't spent a lot of time in Necropolis. Should have side quests as well as companion quests for Emmerich, so that'll be good.
All right, just tell me what you're thinking. At the Chantry,
Spite, you know what happened. I don't...
All right. You want to know what I'm thinking? It's less about the demon, more about the blood magic. There's something knotted up in there. And if you're waiting for me to look at you different, hate to disappoint. No, that's a lie. I enjoy it.
I think I want to say thank you, but I'm not sure.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I heard elves sometimes see magic stuff differently. What's the sky look like to you?
It's, colorful? I don't really know how to describe it.
Huh. Maybe the same.
Hey, Miles. What's up? Happy Sunday. I have a ton of new stuff I can. It's a creepy one. Good one. I like this ogre one. Just hanging out for a bit. Oh, happy birthday, Miles. What you guys gonna do? Shout out Miles. Happy birthday, Miles.
Still got a bad feeling, Harding?
I try to ignore it, but something's out there in the stone.
I can relate. Warden sense when Darkspawn are around. My skin crawls.
What do you do?
The only thing I can. Go hunt Darkspawn.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm ready for my own hunt.
Oh, hitting up a hockey game. Okay. Nice. Never been to a hockey game. I used to watch the Bruins a little bit. I have a lot of family in Massachusetts, and for a long time, my uncle was big into the Bruins, like season tickets holder that would be downtown for games all the time. And so that kind of got me into it for a little bit, but I've definitely fallen out. It's always fun to watch. That is his companion. Let's do this first. Been to a Red Wings versus Blue Jackets game once, and your cousins used to play in high school. But that's okay. I think it's fun. I think it's a blast. I'll be curious how the crowd is. That's the thing that I wouldn't know about is what the vibe is in that way. Weekend. That because I just got Lucanus to 6, so we can run Ash again. Quest right there, easy peasy. That out, and we'll do Emmerich's companion quest. Then if we're lucky, we can do a story quest today. That's pretty exciting. Doesn't happen often.
We have found new hauntings. They must be dealt with.
That's a weird way to
This
ask for my
haunting,
help.
to our chagrin, was once one of our own Fade explorers.
He delved where he should not.
Oh, nice, Miles. The crowd matters so much. Doesn't matter what kind
We
of
must find why its body was entombed here.
Audric will assist.
what kind of sport it is, you know.
Let us consult
As long as the
our
crowd is
librarian
good,
friend tonight.
can make anything fun.
There's that haunting Myrna mentioned. The Fade Explorer.
That's a new kind of enemy. Never seen something like that. That's kind of exciting. It's so rare to get a new enemy type. Although we're gonna smoke this guy, he doesn't stand a chance. Bye-bye.
Those corpses were even more messed up than usual. What was that?
After fighting those like level 50 dragons at level 30, it's like I'm almost level 40 and you're throwing a level 30 boss at me. You stand no chance. No chance.
Wonder.
Seems kind of bony. Easy side quest. We'll take it, because this is one of the few that I need to get the reputation up a bit still.
Midnight brings music from the depths.
I took care of that Fade Explorer.
We are greatly indebted.
He can now rest for a time.
Our collegial allies in the Fade have informed us of several undead.
That one dragon boss fight where I had another dragon come in to help me, I was like 20 levels under for it. That fight was so fun. Okay, got another haunting. That was my...
much to be done.
Oh, we got him to level 2. Heck yeah. That's like one of my favorite boss fights. Guys, that's the shield that I currently have equipped. Bump this thing up. Yeah, Shadow, that one was awesome when a second dragon came in to do like it's kind of like the Breath of the Wild, like when you're fighting Ganondorf, where if you do all like the legendary beasts and they all like take half his health out, it like made me feel that way, and that was kick-ass. I loved that. And that only happened by making like the right dialogue choices with the human version of that dragon before. So like that was really cool. Because there's a version of that, because I ended up I redid it on stream. I didn't think it went the right way. But you make the wrong choices with that and you end up fighting that first dragon as a separate boss fight. But if you do it correctly, then get the assist. Difficult fight, which I thought was really... I kind of just need to spend this money, you know?
Victory to the living.
That's right. That guy doesn't seem like he's living. It's okay. We don't judge. Oh, is this somewhere else? Oh. Didn't expect to be led elsewhere for the haunting. Or wait, is it? Oh, that's very... Oh, we're teleporting to that. We're not doing all this. Let's see. That was my shield. Oh, that was already Emmerich's staff that I had equipped. Product damage. Target. Its health. Heal for 5% of your max health when attack my target. No, I think I'll... Thanks for lurking, Miles. If we don't talk, happy birthday. Enjoy the day. It's great. Whoa! Alright, guys. Alright. I cannot wait to hit level 40. This is the quest. I just feel it.
You know, Tosh.
There's a haunting.
I'm sure whatever that was gonna be is interesting. Oh my god. I'm getting cooked. That creature have a D20 head. It kind of does. Heads up, y'all. I see an ad break starting in 30 seconds, and I used all of my snoozes for the day. So I will try to get through this fight. We're hitting the ad break. Why is this so hard? I mean, that's good though, because I was literally just talking smack about how easy some of these fights are. This is good to be wrong. It's good to be challenged, you know. It's good character development. It really does have a D20 head. some. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, weird.
About that subject from before, you know, Touch, I discovered a large
Ooh,
jar
and I hit level
inlaid with a
40.
golden flame pattern at that Kunare burial
Okay.
site I examined.
We are in the ad break.
It was for storing specific organs
Um,
after death.
Just about
No,
2 more minutes of
the solitaire
ads.
doesn't hold anything. It stays
So I'm
empty.
going to switch us over to the
Like
Be
the
Right Back
body is
scene
empty
just,
now
just
that
for
the
that
spirit
little
is
bit. So I can use the restroom real quick.
It seems you know
And,
something about ancient Kunari
that's 120
customs
already.
after all.
Shoot.
What? No,
And
that's
we'll see what's in store next.
everybody knows that.
Be right back. Hey, back. Right. No idea what's happening in this fight. Just see colors. That's all that matters, Kev. I didn't really know what was going on either. Because it was weird. I think it was like a shared health bar amongst 4 enemies. Which is why that was so trippy. Couldn't quite figure it out myself. We're all very sturdy. Very sturdy.
Ever more to do?
We finished off a whole group of skeletons.
Interesting that they banded together.
It availed them not.
Tell them.
You've the news?
Fair omens.
Right to level up the W. Right there. Let's see. Image down. That. Wow, it's not everybody's level 6. A lot of people that are almost level. Lucanus and Tosh are on the low end of that. Oh, and I'm level 40. Oh my god, I forgot. Okay. So, Reverb. It was a powerful shockwave executing a perfect defense. Shockwave deals 300 fire damage and applies burning. CSE. Max burning stacks up. Burning damage increases based on rage. Burning applies to enemy. Down. All fantastic. It's got even more dangerous. Gotta rock Lucan. Perfect.
So, Blackthorn Manor. Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here. Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
Right. So why'd we bring that?
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
Oh, of course.
I'm just grateful you know what to do with it.
It's a fascinating piece. The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory.
Oh, it
is
looked so much
complex.
bigger.
Whoever killed its donor left
Why is
their
it so
mark.
little now?
So
It was huge
whoever cut
a
it
second
off.
ago.
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori. It would have taken extraordinary
Oh, it's just like a
skill to
goofy
layer the
camera angle, I
involutions
guess.
on
It
this
looked
artifact.
absolutely massive from that angle.
What a waste of talent.
Bet whoever owned that hand agrees with you.
We'll put an end to whatever's happening in this manor. That I promise. Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find this death mage and stop whatever they've done to them.
There is actually a really good they make similar jokes like that in a different area, Kev. There's a stone hand, a giant stone hand in the Arlithan forest, and that I had clipped that a while ago, where Rook, your character, starts making just a bunch of hand jokes like that. Exactly like that. Ah, must be one that I have to knock down from above. Oh, I didn't think that would just open. Here lies Lord Stoddard Ludlow Blackthorn, last of his line. His life and death spanned the... Sure thought. Oh! Man, missed.
Did you notice? There are far fewer corpses here than there should be.
Where are they?
I did not notice
I
that.
suspect the necromancer in this place has already helped themselves to these crypts.
I guess a common light helm, exactly what I was hoping to find. Thought to myself, what would be better 60 hours into this game? A common tiered light helm or a heavy armor warrior? Often ask myself that question. Okay, that's a good item. I resent. That's a great item for Tosh. Give and take. Right. Sufficiently looted.
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
scary. It's like too much saturation. Don't like that. Green. Take both just in case. Just in case.
The Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Let's go look.
This place smells weird.
Okay, Todd. Rude. Alright. Oh, nice. I have my all. Great.
These sigils. They can't be.
Spooky area. Like this. It's a lot. Ooh, the intrusive thoughts won. Let's go. Free loot. Locked door there. I feel like you put that message in, Kev, seconds before I smashed some glass containers. But it seems like they're a bad guy anyways. They're a bad necromancer. They deserve to get their stuff smashed.
Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that and get this door open.
Of the Blackthorns. There's a misconception that the Blackthorns originated outside Navarra, as their surname consists of 2 syllables instead of the usual Navarran 3. Family takes their name from the estate, which was a gift bestowed by Queen Venesca IV. 20 generations have walked its rolling meadow, fished its pond, watched the garden. Gentry fortunate enough to all. Clearly written during better days, no one knows what truly befell the Blackthorns. Rumors of salacious affairs, suspicious deaths, and untended crypts. I suspect the veil has always been thin around. Best no scion. Here to claim.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest.
I'm not gonna go out. So first. Here. Oh.
Locked tight.
Maybe there's a key?
No one finds it suspicious the fires are still lit. Well, they're magical fires, right? I don't know. We're in a necromancer's mansion. That doesn't seem that shady to me.
Ooh. There's something off about the texture of the fade here.
That's never good.
It's been deliberately thinned. The spirits press closer than they should.
Ooh, caretaker got upgraded. Let's go. That means new runes. That means I can level up my gear. All good things. I like this mansion a lot. Ha! Oh my god. Down. Guy looks gnarly. Hello? He's probably fine, right?
No. What have they done?
Oh, this looks bad.
Doesn't look good.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
Oh.
And demons.
Nicely done, Tars.
Now what?
I must free the spirit bound here.
Emmerich?
Someone's been harvesting their terror. Their souls. How dare they? What are they? Come.
He's so
I can sense
encouraging,
another spirit
right?
trapped here in the mansion.
It's just like, great job. Like, to me and my companion. Agree. Glass region. Smashing it again just to do it.
Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Halfway there.
This necromancer is bad. They don't deserve to have these things. He deserves it. You saw what he did to that spirit. He deserves it.
Those candles gonna light up every time we go by?
They should. The real question is whether it's a residual enchantment or if the manor has manifested a personality.
I regret nothing.
Okay. You think about that.
That's a spooky area. Oh, it's like a big theater. That's cool. Oh man, it won't let me like move forward at all. A wall there. Good angle.
Why'd whoever lived here leave behind their best stuff?
No one knows why the Black Lords abandoned their manor. A perfect spot for our wayward necromancer to work unnoticed.
Loot. I have this whole maze of... That can't be right. You don't set all this up for nothing. Girl maze. This? I see stuff up there. Get up there. Aha! Oh. Stairs would have worked fine as well. Full, that's good. Nice, okay. Alright. Rusty tongues, valuable item. I got a potato earlier, it said the same thing. This, Kev. This is why we're smashing all of the glass cases. I agree, Shadow. If prepared the right way, can be valuable indeed. With a little bacon, a little cheese, sour cream. Hell yeah.
I must.
No wrong way to have a potato. Are you both siding necromancy, Kev? Is that what I'm seeing? That's crazy.
Hey, Emmerich. You good?
Someone's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist, but the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Did you hear that, Kev? You hear what this man's doing? You know what? Just for that. Just for that.
Let's open that door.
What's the other ones? Let me at him. That's for you, Kev. But you want to bet it wasn't actually him. I'd bet a latte on it. I'd bet a latte on it.
Someone's torn a path into the Fade. It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Okay.
Whoa.
That wisp looks upset.
This necromancer we're after corrupted it. Fortunately, I can calm the poor things when they're in this state. Allow me.
Hi, buddy.
Onwards. Hand of glory still points the way.
Almost fell into the abyss. Polished plate, valuable item. Treasure, try down. Oh, I beat you to it. Oh! That guy's crazy.
And a rage demon.
The way won't open until we defeat them.
That's the last of them. We're gonna be fighting more demons and corpse crap at the same time?
Our rogue necromancer knows exactly where we are. Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
Obverse of reality. In the Fade, form does not spring from function. It's separate in ways the waking world cannot permit. Nightmare's corridors have no real-life counterparts. It determines which sections of the physical world are echoed in any underlying logic, glacial pattern, tension, where collective fears and longings craft what we see. The will of a maiden is especially potent. We may learn to shape the Fade's pathways if we are ever mindful of the this invites. Room with us right now. Interesting. Is there loot? Is the loot? Whoa! Didn't expect that to work. Hey, I bet there is loot. Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh. Why bother? You know. That was a pretty cool design. All the books.
Down there, 4 victims.
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
go. Oh, don't want that photo. We're skeletons.
Late as always, Professor.
It's not looking good for you, Kev. It looks like a bad lady.
But what else would one expect from Navarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna Hesenkos.
You've met? Oh, the Professor and I have known each other for ages. But only one of us realized the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
I mean, she's snapping while referring to herself in like first person, basically.
She's just trying to needle you.
Johanna always did make a sport of it.
Resentful prattling from the one left behind.
No. The stone knife in that lantern could permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
This lady's so cheesy.
No. What is she planning?
Emmerich, you okay to fight?
Johanna took the lantern away.
Missed. Back.
Taking fire! That one's all set.
Take your time, Tosh. I got it.
What did Hesenkos do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst.
Okay. Quality loot there, right? The necrotic. See that one? Switch over. Really, I'm gonna need to set some time aside to redo my runes, though. Swapped a lot of gear and not done all that.
Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her. There's no way
See a
out.
good chest up there.
Varshadan,
Allegedly
there's always
good.
a way out.
Quite right. The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking.
Oh. Okay.
The candle. This wasn't here before.
Oh, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
Ah.
Here's that last candle.
Excellent.
Oh,
Place
just two?
them
Okay.
on the pedestals, if you would.
Good.
a new configuration. And with that...
Hey, that was cool.
Like I said, always a way out.
We must find Johanna once we're out of here. This rift in the Fade will lie open until we deal with her.
Oh, this was the beginning area. Okay, got it.
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezenkos's voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Let's go.
I feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
But we still can't attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern.
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
Seeing if you're paying attention.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade.
It's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
Look, that lantern's dangerous. Why don't we talk about this?
Dangerous to those who fail to realize what can be done with it! Though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back.
Oh. Ew. Did it just snap?
I exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Oh my god.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
Looks like we'll see just how dangerous that lantern is.
Johanna's escaped again.
Wanna tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards, Rook.
it's over. Emmerich, still sense anything wrong?
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer changed the...
Leech damage. Take that for sure.
Spirits, and the fade is still...
Look.
Great.
Don't like that armor as much, but the effect is
let's
good.
talk back at the lighthouse.
Get up there.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
This should time out really nicely.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly. Oh, the Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Fellmarch manuscripts?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for... whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess. Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice, nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition,
Is she barefoot?
Both.
It sounded
Rook?
like you knew her before
Is
all
Rook
that.
barefoot?
We were friends, once.
I didn't notice that. I have to look.
I'd guess it was a shock to see her back there then.
An unexpected reunion. It wasn't always like this. She truly was brilliant. And we got on so
Oh my
well
God.
as students.
Is she
We
barefoot?
partnered on papers, rituals, research.
I never noticed that.
Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths...
That can't be right.
quaint.
That has to be a bug.
This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled. But now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
Yeah, I've got like 20k, right? I feel like I should be able to do that. Yourself partly undead. What kind of heavy armor doesn't protect your feet?
She made herself half undead? On purpose?
There are advantages to undeath you may not be familiar with.
I'm good.
You saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hesenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Navarra City.
We must stop her.
Oh,
Rook.
Manfred. So helpful.
Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
I feel like he didn't say that.
Hesenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Navarra. City conquering, new ruler plans.
This is the lady Kev said was probably a good
She
guy.
had some regrets about long
Just saying.
friendships. She knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
No loot? I mean, no loot. Just XP? What is this? You said it wasn't her fault. She's obviously possessed by the power of the lantern. I don't know about all that, Kev. I don't know about all that. All right, but that's perfect timing to wrap this up. It's just after 2. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks all. This is the Good Morning Show. We'll be back next Sunday, 10 a.m. Keep going with the Dragon Age nonsense. Kev, what's the under/over? How you feeling for tomorrow? Guys, well, I let him answer that. We have a bonus collaboration stream with some streamer friends. Shadow Grim, Asbot, maybe Kev in distress. See how he's feeling. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., we will do a mix of Fortnite and Marvel Rivals, which will be great. I'm very excited. And then normally, thinking like 70, I think it's 75%. Yes. Okay. The collab stream tomorrow night, 8 p.m. We normally stream with my family on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. However, I have New Year's Eve plans at that exact time. So I've already talked with the family. We are going to keep the stream. We're just going to move it to Wednesday at 8 p.m. for this week. And then after that, we'll be back to our normal Sunday, Tuesday schedule as we return to work, return to the office, all that crap. So, all right, let's see if there's anybody streaming that we can raid. And then I'll get you guys on your way. Everyone has a wonderful Sunday. And a happy weekend. Oh, you know what? I see the blue dragon on Threads all the time, but I've never seen her stream. She is streaming Fortnite right now. So let's do that one. We will send you guys on your way. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.